What's going on, guys? It's MississippiCZAR back. I'm bringing you guys a game of me going 17-0 on Search and Destroy on the map Aquarium. Now this is a class that I've been using and was using for this game. As you guys see, I have maxed out my Pharaoh. It's one of my most favorite guns on the game. And I currently am using the Elo sight, rapid fire, quick draw, and grip on it. And I have this wonderful, I believe it's called Sunshine camo, which I just absolutely love. My favorite camo of the game so far. So I'm also rocking awareness and dead silence. So I'm using basically 3 spots because you have to have an extra spot to use 2 of the same level perks. I guess this is 3rd level, the 3rd perk. So I use 2 of them. And these 2 perks are very useful, especially if you have a decent pair of headphones on you. I have a pair of Turtle Beaches. They're not the best, but they're definitely very useful, especially in Search and Destroy in the games I like to play. But I do want to go ahead and obviously you can't see my level yet, but you will. Dead Silence was the first thing that I did unlock with my permanent unlock when I prestiged. So I believe you get it at level 50, and I didn't want to wait that long, and it just seemed like the smarter play for me to unlock Dead Silence over anything else. We'll probably unlock the Pharaoh next. You get it at level 31, and I'm not a big fan of the starting weapons. So other than that, guys, let's kind of discuss a little bit of my SnD strategy on Aquarium and how I like to play. As you can see, I was definitely using my headphones to sound that person out pretty well. But I always personally play B side's my favorite side on Search and Destroy. It don't matter what spawn I start in, if I start on boat spawn or if I start on van spawn. But I always play the right side, and I never play water. I always play in the actual B building side. So I started off a little slow, so I didn't want to rush up in there. I figured they'd be coming to me, and that seemed to be the case right here, as 3 of them lined up perfectly for me, giving me all 3 of my score streaks. And I decided to go ahead and blow up both of those trip mines, as I seen no one would challenge me at this point, and I didn't want my teammates to accidentally run through them. So these guys, I seen that one guy and I heard that other guy firing, and I came around the corner pre-firing, and I did end up cleaning up all 5 people on their team that game and getting the defuse. So we're definitely putting in work early in this game. It's 2-0. We actually have quite a few rounds left. I do mess up playing wise, but I guess it helped me out in the end score wise. It wasn't a great team effort, but I did put up a few personal records, so I do thank them and apologize for not doing the best teamwork, because I am playing with about 4 of my friends, and this is just regular a public match, so it wasn't too serious. But I got the dart, probably the worst score streak in the world. I'm sure there's someone that's very good at it, but I am not. And you get to witness this firsthand. So I honestly have no idea exactly what to do. I know you can slow down and fire, and you can just spear people with it. But I can't even fly the dang thing. But we'll just keep that to ourselves. We don't have to tell anybody. This is another reason this gun is one of my favorites. Its hip fire is amazing, and it's a 3-round burst, so it's kind of like, it's got pretty good range for a submachine gun. It's definitely not as long as an assault rifle, but is enough to be very accurate. And then, like I said, most burst guns are not very good at hip firing, but this gun is. So if you guys haven't tried out the Pharaoh, I would highly recommend it. Even if you don't use these perks, it's still very good. You don't even need a sight on it if you don't want. I could easily use it without one. So instead of wasting, I know the slots, those 10 slots are very, very easily to fill up. So if you find something more important than a sight, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Now, score streaks, I do use XD cars, I use UAV, and I use care package. The easiest 3 to get on Search and Destroy. Normally, you know what I mean, you're not getting too many crazy score streaks going on. And care package usually drops me on something pretty good, a Hellstorm, a Lightning Strike. A few times I get the dart, but we are absolutely handing it to them right now. It's 3-1, and we're really not giving them much room to do anything. But I do give them, I think, 3 more rounds in general. A few times they just defused a bomb on me. I'm not close. One time I didn't even notice they were defusing the bomb. But if you guys haven't already checked out, I do have a playlist that I post all the competitive callouts for all the maps. Now, I'm currently not done, but by the time you watch this, I'm like 4 maps in, I think. So if you're looking for the callouts and your team's looking for some callouts, go ahead and check them out. This is what my team uses. It really helps out a lot. This is one of the maps that I do currently have done already. So if you're looking to improve on this map, that is definitely one way to handle it, and I would really appreciate it. All the help and views and likes and everything is great. As you can see, I just ran into my second group of care package, UAV, and SnD, but I mess up. I really think the round's over. They don't have a chance. I call this in, I call on my UAV, and the bomb's defused. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I didn't do it on purpose, guys. I know you could say I did, trying to just boost my stats, but that was a complete accident. Didn't see the guy there, and I was worried about just trying to get my points for calling that stuff in. So obviously I wouldn't have wasted it if I was planning on taking another round, but it is what it is. We did waste it. And let's just finish it up, get this SnD going. This SnD does take a lot of time. It does. It just takes a lot of time to call and run around and find people. And your team is usually swarmed through pretty good and cleared them out. This time this car does absolutely nothing for me. The other team does destroy it somehow. I'm not exactly sure how. So anyways, sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's not. I can usually at least get a kill with it. So on search and destroy, that's a big plus, and that's why I always use it. And it's an easy score streak to get. Now, that dude's trying to play peekaboo over here. We're going to take him out. And we got one more person left. At this point, we are 16-0. We got 1 plan and 1 defuse. And let's just end this game up, guys. I do appreciate everybody watching. I would appreciate it if you guys would drop a like at the end of this, guys. This was a great game for me here to miss. Make me feel great if you guys can also drop a like. And let me know what your best KD/game is in search and destroy so far. Alright, I'll catch everybody later.